Hello there, I'm Coach Marvin from Marv's Practical Smart Tennis, and I'm a GPTCA Global Professional Tennis Coach Association International Coach. And on today's video, I'm going to talk about online instructional website, including FB, YouTube. There's a lot of tennis tips. By the way, on those social media tennis tips, it's only 10% of tennis tips. 90% of tennis tips is not there, so they won't tell you what are those, or it may be they will tell you what are those. It's not really emphasized. They don't emphasize it, where or which department will impact your game, and there's a lot of, in addition to that, there's a lot of level of play in tennis. There is new starter, beginners, intermediate, advanced, competitive, and super advanced. There's a lot of levels. So if you are beginners, then you watch a video, a high level of or a competitive video, then that is not for you. They might tell you this is not for you, this is not for beginners, but still they didn't emphasize what are the, there's another thing that there's information that they have to tell you. Most of the video online, it's only tennis form. I repeat it, only tennis form. Tennis form is body parts movements. It's it's unit turn, racket back, racket drop, forward swing, follow through, and the steps. Those are physically obvious. Tennis form is physically obvious. That's what you obviously see when you are watching online tennis videos. And what they failed to tell you or to emphasize is there is more to it, and that is what I call intangible information. And intangible information is not physically obvious. It's not physically obvious. It's a calculation of your, within you, with your brain. Okay, and I'm about to tell you right now, and that is the 5 things that I'm going to tell you now. And that is the speed of the ball, the direction of the ball, the trajectory of the ball, the depth of the ball, and the spin of the ball. These 5 things. So you have to judge this. This is what I'm saying. You have to judge this and read it. So let's say I'm your opponent and I'm on the other side of the court. Actually, from the baseline from baseline to baseline, it's only 78 feet. So most of the shots in tennis, it's a split seconds in the air, but it's not that much. But that's why you have to know how much time you have on the shot, on the opponent's shot. If you're not aware to that, it's because they're trying to program you. Most of the instructional website is only body parts movements. It's only, you are there, your brain is focusing that only. But reading the ball, judging the ball, the 5 things that I mentioned to you, it's not in your focus. When in fact, that is the most important thing in tennis. Okay, imagine, okay, you hit the ball, then I am there, I'm your opponent. Then I strike the ball, and it leads to my racket, and it's on the air, on flight, and halfway is the net. It passed the net. You still didn't read, and the ball almost bounced. You still didn't read the direction, the speed, the trajectory, the depth of the ball, the spin of the ball. It's not gonna make you any better. It's because you didn't read the 5 things, which is the direction, the speed, and it's so important to calculate. You calculate that, how much time you have to react to it. But because of no one is telling you, they program you too many forehands in social media. Forehand, they are focusing only the body parts movements, which is the tennis form, backhand, only the body part, which is the tennis form. If you are focusing on this, you are putting, I repeat it, you are putting the cart before the horse. On a real match, if you keep following my YouTube channel, I always mention no balls arrive the same as another, no shots is identical. What I mean by that is from one speed to another, from one direction to another, the difference is only microscopic. So you have to keep reading. It's not always the same. It doesn't bounce the same spot on the court twice. Therefore, if you are focusing only, because most of the videos, thousand of videos online, they are just focusing on the body parts movements, they are just focusing the tennis form, you fail to focus on the most important thing in tennis, which is judging the ball, reading the ball, these 5 things that I didn't tell you earlier. So what happened is you don't improve your game, you don't go to the next level. And also, now I'm going to talk about the psychology of psychological side of tennis, which is the brain, you know, is at its best if you are only focusing like 2 to 3 to 4 tasks at the same time. If you are really focusing too much or a lot on your body parts movements, trying to make it perfect, to make it outstanding forehand or backhand, then you for sure you are not going to improve. I'm very happy I'm talking to you now, and I don't want, I don't have script, and I don't want to do that because I've been in tennis for more than 20 years. So even if you ask me on the spot, so that's why I want to do this as far as possible. I'm just chatting to you, I'm just talking to you, like I'm just interacting to you. And going back to the instructional website, yes, stop focusing it now. You focus on you should not focus on once your body parts movements. For sure you are in my experience, if you are already like few weeks in the court, forehand, backhand, some of the movements already recognized by your muscle memory. It's already there, yeah, some of that. So you don't have to really focus into it so much, and you have to be more focused on the most important. For me, it's the most important thing, reading the direction, the speed of the ball, because the brain cannot program your body. Even if there is, you install it already in your muscle memory, the tennis form, the body parts movements of forehand, the body parts movements of backhand, even it's already installed there, but you fail to read the ball on time, you will not improve, and you actually jump. You cannot hit the ball properly. Your body, you're rushing the shot, you're very rusty, and you're not feeling comfortable with your shot because you are very late. You're not calculating. By the way, it's not just about reading the ball, you have to calculate it, especially the speed, because like I said, you have only split seconds in the air. And from one speed to another, the difference is only microscopic. It's not the same. No shots. That's why no balls are the same as no shots is identical. Therefore, no shots are the same twice. Even the speed, no speed are the same twice. That makes tennis harder. So I'd rather you focus on reading the speed and the direction of the ball, the trajectory of the ball, the depth of the ball, the spin of the ball, and disregarding the body parts movement, because it's already, once you read at least the 3 elements. I always say this to my students, because the spin is the hardest part to, it comes with experience, a lot of balls to hit matches before you realize how to read the sideways slice of the ball. That's the last thing to read. At least you read and master the three things: the speed, the direction, and the trajectory of the ball. Once you read it, for sure you will program your brain. Your brain will program your racket back. So you have to racket back once the ball it's on flight past the net. So that is your, make the reference point the middle net. That is a good reference point. Once it passes the net, you should have read the three things: the direction, the speed of the ball, the trajectory of the balls. See, from the middle, that's the net. If you read the three elements, so you have more time. You have more time to program. Okay, if the direction of the ball is going to your forehand, your brain can program your feet to go there, and before you move your feet, of course, you program your racket back going there. Then you have time. When you go there, you will just hit it at ease. It's easy. It's easier to hit because you are compensating and you are calculating the speed of the ball, the direction of the ball. You have time, and this is what they are not emphasizing. They are not actually, it's not, like I said earlier on this video, for me it's intangible information. It's not physically obvious because it's just within you. Your brain is calculating. It's just calculating. It's not just, okay, we humans, we have eyes, but it's different. Your brain, once the ball is in the air, it's on fly, you are calculating it. You are calculating the speed, where the ball bounces, where is the direction. That's different. So I hope now I talk a lot of that. Like I said, I just want on this video, like, I'm just interacting to you. I'm just talking to you. If you want question, please do comment on the description box below on this video, so I can come back to you. I try my best to come back to you and to help you. And this video might help you a lot now. Some of you might wondering why why you are puzzled before, but because of what I mentioned right now, maybe some of you have clarity now. And please do comment. I'll come back to you to help you. And like I said, focus on the 5 things: direction, speed of the ball, trajectory, depth of the ball, and spin of the ball. Yeah, you calculate that, you read that while it's in the, or as soon, professional player, I have to mention this, in the ATP, those player like Roger Federer and Nadal, Djokovic, the soonest time the opponent hits the ball and it leaves the opponent's string, and it's still on the opponent's side, they already know where is the direction, the speed of the ball, the trajectory of the ball. That's why they can handle, the how fast is the ball. And if you look at it, it's just, their coordination, it looks easy for them. That's the reason why. And they are smooth going to the ball. They're just gliding towards the ball. That's the difference. And no one is telling you this because you are being programmed that or it's not their fault. Just to be fair, it's not the video fault. It's you. You are trying to judge based on what you see. You are trying to operate your brain on a very superficial way. So I hope you got you understand what I've said on this video. and this is a different video because normally I'm showing you some example of forehand, backhand, but now it's more of just talking to you and interacting to you. It's like a question and answer, and that's what I want to do. And for I guess that's for today's video. And if you want more videos to come, please support my channel and do subscribe. And thank you. See you again. Hold on, before I end up this video, I forgot something, and here is a short video with a friend of mine. He's a very competitive junior in Saudi Arabia, and on this video you can see I'm not focusing on my body parts movements, my tennis form. I am not. I'm not copying someone's body parts movements. I'm just letting my body parts movements adapt to the situation, or adjust to the according to my reading, to the speed of the ball, to the direction of the ball, how fast is the ball. I let my body adjust. I'm actually letting my body parts movement autopilot. I'm focusing more on the 5 things, like I said earlier: the speed, the direction, the trajectory, the depth of the ball, the spin of the ball. Then I let my body, again, I have to say this in repetition for you to understand this information, this topic. So here's the video. Broke my screen. There you go. Thank you again, and I hope to see you next time. And I already said it. Please, or I'll say it again. Please do subscribe for me to continue making video. Thank you.